September is the month that is upcoming, and I will read books and watch movies, and I will tell you about them. This is a TBR video. School has started, not for me, for other people, so I'm told, people with kids. For me, it's just the month that means it's the end of summer and that transition to the beautiful fall and then the terror of the very cold winter right upon us. It's September. I have two main goals in my reading in September. The first one that I will absolutely achieve, and I'm very excited to achieve it, is The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, the first book in the Chronicles of Narnia, and thus the first installment of Rid Book and Mai's read-through of the Chronicles of Narnia.
Welcome to Narnia. I'm Mr. Tumnus. Hey, give me back my shark, you goat bastard.
We will be doing a live show either on either on Rid's channel or mine. We haven't quite decided yet. We will do a live show on the last Saturday of September to talk about The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. But we are actively reading it now as you watch this video and are commenting on it in my Discord. There's a lot of really interesting conversation already happening. We had a great discussion about C.S. Lewis's voice and narrator voice and how different it is from some other books. We've talked about Susan and Lucy as characters. It's a great time. You should join us, or at least, kind of like lurk and read the discussion if you're not going to actively take place, both on the Discord and on that live show at the end of Saturday. If you don't know, I think everyone knows Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, right? Kids have to flee from the Blitz that is happening in London. They go to their kind of crazy uncle's huge house, and when they enter a wardrobe, they go into another world called Narnia, where there is an evil white witch who keeps it always winter and never Christmas. Damn, what a good concept, and C.S. Lewis is such a good writer. I'm very interested to read this as someone who grew up loving this, not just because it is a great fantasy, although it is, but because of its Christian themes, or at least perceived Christian themes. I don't think they're perceived. I think they're in there as like a conservative evangelical. Now I'm not in that place in my spirituality and in my sort of loyalty to ideas. And so I'm very curious to experience this in a different way, but still very, very excited. Please check that out and join us for this read along. My other big goal is to finally finish the novels of the Malazan Empire by Ian C. Esselmont. I've been sort of steadily working my way through them the last couple of months, and I'm at the point where I just want to like shotgun it and get it done. I've started Blood and Bone, as you can see, maybe like a quarter of the way through, really liking it, and then I just want to like start a sale, finish this series. It's been an interesting journey for me with Esselmont. You can see I just posted an Orb Scepter Throne review a couple weeks ago. I had a great discussion about Stonewielder review about that. Kind of been all over the map. So far, I'm really liking Blood and Bone. It's its own thing. It is like connected to the Book of the Fallen, but not an exactness. And I'm excited to just finish another Malazan series, and then I'll be able to move on to Path to Ascendancy. But I really want to get these done this September. So these two books, they look big, but both of these are just about 500 pages. So these are not like, I don't know, chonkers. I should be able to get that done. Then after that, there's just a bunch of big maybes, because I don't know how long this is going to take, and September is kind of a weird month scheduling-wise at work, so we'll see. I don't know, but I wanted to give you the maybes that I am going to possibly read. The first couple are ones that you've already seen me talk about, so I won't talk a lot about. I may continue to read some Discworld stuff, maybe The Light Fantastic, maybe The Color of Magic. Again, some people are saying maybe just like skip these. I might try one of these to continue with a Discworld read through. I mentioned Iron Gold. I read the Red Rising trilogy earlier this year. Before that fades too much in my mind, I need to start the new trilogy. I have it here. It's ready to go. I also have it on Kindle, so there's no reason for me not to start it. I just haven't yet. So sometime. And all of these, I'm kind of just going to do by vibes. We'll see what my vibes say. Another one is Hamnet, Maggie O'Farrell. Now, a film is coming out directed by Chloe Zhao that has Paul Mescal and Jessie Buckley, two of my favorite working actors, and a great director. This is about Shakespeare, his wife, who I think is named Anne Hathaway. Is that right? And their son, who maybe was named Hamnet, or maybe that's just like colloquially. I don't know. And it's about what happens to that family and the play of Hamlet maybe coming out of that. I'm very interested in this, and a good change of pace from a lot of the like hard fantasy that I have been reading lately. The other maybe is if I finish my John Quincy Adams book that I'm really enjoying. I have my next one, which is The Life of Andrew Jackson. I'm very interested in Andrew Jackson as a very tumultuous figure in American history and wanted to learn more about him. So he's next on my President's read through if I finish that. Those are all my maybes. We'll see. I'm certainly not going to read all of those books. Maybe I'll get locked in a room sometime and I'll read all those, but I think that's unlikely. How often am I locked in a room? Anyway, that's my reading stuff if I'm going to do it. Mainly Narnia, Malazan, which is a very interesting kind of opposite sides of like the reader difficulty spectrum on popular fantasy. As far as movies are concerned, I have a couple really exciting projects I'm going to still keep going on. Some that I mentioned in my wrap up for my video a couple days ago. I still need to watch some Ang Lee's. I still need to watch some Coen Brothers, and I will continue to watch those Coen Brothers movies, especially their more recent ones. I'm really excited to watch Inside Llewyn Davis again. But some new stuff that and Christopher Nolan. I think I mentioned that on my other one, Christopher Nolan. So I haven't watched like Inception in a long time, Prestige, a lot of those I'm rewatching for the first time in a long time. So I'm excited for that. But really what I'm excited for is the new Paul Thomas Anderson movie, as far as like new released films, is coming out in September. I probably won't be able to see it till October, so I think it'll be a slow release, so it probably won't get to Minneapolis for a little while, but I really want to watch that. And that is going to be the impetus for me to finish the Paul Thomas Anderson films that I haven't watched. Two films I haven't watched, which is funny. I feel like these are probably his two most seen films, but I just, for various reasons, haven't seen them. There's Magnolia and Punch Drunk Love, which is the one that has Adam Sandler. I may have seen Punch Drunk Love like at some point, but I have very little memory of it. So I want to kind of finish out my PTA discography with those two films. I really like him as a director. And then we're into the like prime movie season. October, November, December, we're gonna get all the Oscar movies, some more blockbusters, Wicked's coming out. It's gonna be, I just love that time of year for movies. So many options. The other big project that I'm taking on for watching movies, I would love to take your recommendations on this. My wife Anna and I are going to Japan on a vacation upcoming here in November, and so we wanted to access some Japanese cinema, and so I made a list of like 17 films that I think we should watch. Some of them I have seen, like the My Neighbor Totoro's, a lot of, I think I put 3 Miyazaki's on there, like 7 Samurai I've seen, but also a lot of films that I haven't seen, like Tokyo Story, Ikiru, a lot of Uzu film. So if you have recommendations for Japanese cinema, let me know in the comments below, because we'll be kind of steadily making our way through there. I'm excited about it. So that's my reading and watching. What are you reading and watching in September? I hope you meet your goals. Everyone out there, I hope you meet your goals. I hope I meet my goals. I hope I do the novels of the Malazan Empire, Chronicles of Narnia, and more, but we'll see. Join us on the reread, join the Discord, all that jazz, and many more. I don't know, this video should have ended a long time ago. First in, last out.